Welcome to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine Audio is sponsored by Sprague & Curtis Real Estate, the largest full-service real estate brokerage in Central Maine's capital region, selling properties, helping people, getting it done. Visit their website at spragueandcurtis.com. Now here's JP Devine.
I'm sitting here on this 90-degree day, struggling with a column that's not working out, and I'm a day from deadline. Okay, she brings me some chocolate frozen yogurt, a glass of sparkling orange water, and 2 Girl Scout cookies on a plate. She seems to think sugar will loosen up my brain. You know, it often does. I eat my sugar, I go to the bathroom, and return to where I've been writing. I'm cooler, but still blocked. A few minutes later, the mailman arrives at our stop. He has a package that's too big for our box. We love our mailman, Royce. He does nice things like this a lot. I'm thinking I should write a column about such people. That's when a name from the past popped into my head, Irving Lensing. I think that's the way it was spelled. It was 75 or more years ago, so I can't be sure. I remember most of my brother's friends because I was always in a corner under a table listening. You know, I learned a lot about sex that way. Never mind. Okay, this is complicated, and I have to go slowly to remember how it all played out. Irving was my brother Jim's friend from the Navy, and then, because of Father Winkle's Saturday guard games in the basement of the church, he became friends with my other brothers. I was not allowed there, but I remember my mother not liking it. Jim was fond of telling her how he and Irving met on a dark night in the middle of the Pacific in the war, while on the signal bridge of the battleship Massachusetts. Where are you from? St. Louis. No kidding, me too. All veterans know that's one of the nice things that happened to you in the service, where not many nice things happen. You could be in the exam line or laying in a foxhole or just moving along on the chow line. A stranger next to you may ask, "Where are you from?" St. Louis. No kidding. So am I. Right there at that moment, the darkness lifts and that lonely ache in the bottom of your stomach vanishes. Now, Irving grew up in a Jewish family far out on the east side. Jim was Catholic from the south side. That minor distinction probably came up but was tossed overboard. Here were 2 sailors in dark waters, young, scared and lonely. But they were both from St. Louis. They both loved White Castle hamburgers, Falstaff beer, and the St. Louis Cardinals. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. Jim, in his later years, loved to tell this part. After the war, Jim's first job was on the St. Louis Police Department, and he had gotten his first apartment over Vote's Ice Cream Parlor in our neighborhood. One day, the mailman knocked on his door to deliver a package that was too big for the box. Mr. Mailman was Irv Lensing, and that's how Irv became one of Father Winkle's poker boys in the basement of St. Mary and Joseph Church. So where is this going? This is where this is going. I was aboard the USS General Buckner, a troop ship in the middle of the same Pacific Ocean. My trip was more pleasant. I was standing at the railing on the last gorgeous evening before we arrived at Yokohama. Another airman joined me, and we shared a cigarette and complaints about the ship's food. I will always remember this huge full moon that was coming up against the dark sky in the east. My mate pointed at the moon. "You see that moon? That same damn moon is coming up over St. Louis, Missouri tonight." "You from St. Louis?" "Of course." "No kidding, me too." Yeah, we both love White Castle hamburgers, cold beer, and the St. Louis Cardinals. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. There is no happy ending like Irving and Jim's. This airman and I, we never met again. End of story. Well, the humidity's getting worse, and I still can't make the column work. So you know what? I think I'll just use this one.
Thanks for listening to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine is sponsored by Sprague & Curtis Real Estate, the largest full-service real estate brokerage in Central Maine's capital region. Selling properties, helping people, getting it done. Visit their website at spragueandcurtis.com. Make sure you pick up Central Maine Sunday this week wherever newspapers are sold, and visit our website at centralmaine.com.